Hey guys, Mike Lawson here. So in this quick training, I want to give you a leadership tip that I think is going to benefit you tremendously. I've been hearing people, especially around the holiday time, saying, posting stuff, how do I get my team to do more? I've seen it in different Facebook groups and different team pages. And it just made me think of what motivated me to start producing more. Because there was a time in my business where, because I had a pin, and there was actually a group of us that we got real comfortable. We all had the pin, we all thought we arrived, and we thought we were the ish. And we stopped producing. We were very comfortable around each other, and we stopped producing. And then what our mentors did, and this was so key, and I want you guys to take out of this what I got, because this will work for the right people. Not for everybody, but it'll work for the right people. Here's what you want to start doing. You want to start, number one, as a leader. Now, this is a leadership tip, okay? And as a leader, you need to make sure that you're not just focused on one group of people or one particular person. As a leader, you need to always, hey Sarah, how you doing? As a leader, you need to always be working with new people. Again, that's what leaders do. If you want your team to produce more, you need to be producing more and working with new people. Your team needs to see you working with new people. Now, more importantly, here's what you want to do, and this is what drove me crazy and got me to produce more than I ever did before in the early stages of my business. It was when my mentors they were so good at this, right? Especially around the group of us that were very comfortable together, and we just weren't really producing. What they would do is, when they start working with a new group of people, whether it be in the same city or a different city, here's what they were so good at. They literally would, on the Sunday night training call, every single Sunday night, they were acknowledging those new people. The amount of home meetings they had, the amount of customers they had, the amount of any kind of story that they could tell us about, to let us know, right? The underperforming people, to let us know that there were other people that they were working with, that there were other people that were producing. And what that did, quite frankly, especially for me, I know because I'm a shark, it made me crazy, right? Because here's the best thing that you can do as a leader, is to start giving praise and acknowledgement to new people and acknowledging new people. That's going to get the other people motivated, the underperforming people motivated. Here's what doesn't work. When you criticize those people to do more, or let's say there's a new incentive or a new bonus that your company put out there. So you want to, you're like, well, you go back to all your, the underperforming people and say, listen, there's a new bonus on the table. You can make $10,000 this month. That's not going to motivate them. Here's what motivates people: fear of loss. Fear of loss motivates people. That's the right people, I should say. That's what it did for me, because I had such a fear of loss that my mentors were going to be working with other people and not working with me. I mean, they worked with me, and then I got real comfortable, and then they start working with other people, and it would drive me crazy because they kept, every single, call, every live event, they were constantly talking about the new people. And what I learned from that is one of the biggest leadership lessons that I've learned being in network marketing and just being in business in general. Always acknowledging people and praising people for working hard, for doing the right things. Now, if you watch my other video, I also talked about how you never give up on people, right? But you can't keep working with the same people and trying to get them to do more. You're just spinning your wheels, and you're going to drive yourself crazy. The best thing that you can do as a leader is to start working with new people. Because listen, and I'll tell you a true story. And again, this is why it doesn't work if you're criticizing people. Here's a true story. I was very close to hitting, a high position in the company. It was about I remember it was probably about 12, 13 months in, because it took me about 18 months to hit this one position. And there was a period of 4 months that I just struggled, and I had nothing going on. And I remember this distinctly. My one mentor said to me, and we all lived together in this house, and my one mentor said to me, If you don't hit this position within the next 30 days, you have to leave. Here's what that did. It just pissed me off, right? It didn't motivate me, right? It wasn't encouraging. It didn't help me. What motivated me, and by the way, he didn't kick me out, but and I didn't hit the position. It took me probably like another 6 months to hit that position. It just made me mad and made me not want to do anything, okay? So there's a lesson in that. But what motivated me was when there was new people. There was like new blood coming in, and they were focused on other people in this, and the spotlight wasn't on me and wasn't on our group. That's what motivated me to do more. So that's what I want to encourage you to do. Okay? You want to start working with new people. You want to literally take the praise away from those people that deserved it at one time, that don't deserve it anymore, to start giving it to new people. And what I would do is on every accountability call that you have, every hopefully you're doing a top 10 list every single week. As a leader, you're doing a top 10 list. You're having an accountability call with your team. In the team, hopefully you have a team Facebook page and a group pages. And in those pages, you want to constantly be acknowledging the new people. Whether they just got one customer, or they got 10 customers, or they recruited one person, or they recruited 10 people. Always be acknowledging the new people. Now, I'm not saying forget about the old people, but you want to motivate the old people, the underperforming people, the people that have been around for a little while, that are a little stale, that are still, they might even be getting a little negative. Why is it working for this person? Not working for me anymore. Well, the reality is they stopped doing what took them, to get to where they were at. But you start working with the new people, and you constantly, I would literally go out of your way to publicly acknowledge those people every chance that you get. Constantly, all the time. And what that's going to do, it's going to motivate the right people to step up and do more. And the ones that don't step up and do more, they're not the right people. And they're just, everybody has their own place. But you want to motivate the sharks. You want to motivate the go-getters that that could be doing more. Start working with new people. And that's really what motivated the heck out of me, was when the attention wasn't on me anymore, it was on other people. Oh, they're doing so well. And I kind of got pushed by the wayside. Now, there's a little bit of ego involved, for sure. But what I'll share with you is those leaders today are multi-millionaires. And they just taught me million-dollar leadership secrets. So there's something to be said about that. So, again, instead of criticizing, trying to motivate people with bonuses, start working with new people. Okay? Acknowledge the people that are, the new people, the new superstars, the new up-and-coming leaders on your team. Make sure you go out of your way and acknowledge them, and that'll get the other people to do more. So hopefully you got some value out of this video. If you did, do me a favor, tag somebody on it that needs to hear this leadership tip. I'm going to go live tomorrow night. We're going to do a Friday night leadership at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and I don't know, that's 5 o'clock West Coast time. So 8 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night. I'm going to do another leadership tip. You don't want to miss that. So make sure that you turn on notifications so you know when I go live. That'll be tomorrow night. Have a great day, everybody. Until next time, look forward to seeing you on the next video.